Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. Today we are going to learn about how small and medium enterprise or SMEs are classified in Malaysia. But first, what exactly is an SME? A small and medium enterprise is a business that maintains revenues, asset, or a number of employees below a certain threshold. In Malaysia, SMEs play a critical role in the economy, making up over 97% of total business establishment, contributing significantly to employment, GDP, and export. Now, let's look at how SME are classified in Malaysia. This classification is determined by SME Corporation Malaysia, commonly known as SME Corp. It is based on two criteria. The first is annual sales turnover, and second, number of full-time employees. These factors help determine whether a business falls into one of three categories, which is micro, small, or medium. SME Corp groups this into two main sectors, which is manufacturing and services and other sectors. Now, let's start with the manufacturing sector. First, micro enterprise, when the sales turnover less than 300,000 ringgit or fewer than 5 full-time employees. And second, small enterprise, when the sales turnover between 300,000 ringgit and less than 15 million ringgit or 5 to less than 75 employees. And medium enterprise, when the sales turnover between 15 million ringgit and 50 million ringgit or 75 to 200 employees. Now, for the services and other sectors. Micro enterprise, again, sales turnover between 300,000 ringgit or less than 5 employees. Small enterprise, when the sales turnover between Rm 300,000 ringgit and less than 3 million ringgit or 5 to less than 30 employees. The medium enterprise that have sales turnover between 3 million ringgit and 20 million ringgit or to 30 to 75 employees. It is important to note if a business meets either one of the two criteria turnover or number of employees, it will still be classified accordingly. For example, a company with low sale but more employees could still be considered small or medium based on its workforce.
This is the table for the SME classification.
Now, why is this classification important? There are three main reasons. That first, policy targeting. The government can design the financial aid, tax relief, and development programs that are accurately targeted to the appropriate business size. Second, access to financing. Banks and financial institutions use the SME classification to determine loan slightly and after SME focus credit facilities. And third, data collection and economics planning. A consistent classification system helps the government monitor SME performance, plan economic strategies, and supply the SME sector effectively. With this clear criteria, business, policymakers, and financial institutions can work in alignment to empower the SME ecosystem in Malaysia.
As we all know, SMEs are the true engines of growth, contributing significantly to our GDP and provide countless jobs. But behind the statistic lies a reality that many SMEs owners struggle with their financial problems. Today, I want to explain two of the common and effectful financial management challenges and how they directly affect the sustainability and growth potential of our SMEs. A lot of small business owners face the same challenges. You have great ideas, a solid plan, and your customer base is growing. You are ready to take the next step, whether it's expanding, upgrading your tech, or going global. But then comes to the hard part, getting the money you need to make it happen. Let's start with the first challenges. Limited access to capital and financing. First of all, insufficient track record. Banks typically look for a proven track record, perhaps 2 and 3 years audited financial. For the venture or those still finding their financial meeting and this stringent requirement to be directly difficult. This will impact to the missed opportunity. Imagine a fantastic new contract comes along but is require upfront investment you simply can make. Limited capital means missing of significant growth opportunities effectively and capping your potential. That's all. Okay, now let's move to our second major challenge, inadequate financial planning and cash flow management. This isn't just about getting money, it's about how you manage the money you have. Many SMEs owners are brilliant at what they do, whether it's manufacturing, services or retail, but financial management might not be their core expertise. This often manifests as poor budgeting and forecasting. Without a solid budget, spending can get out of control. Without a correct forecast, business can be caught off guard by lean period or unexpected costs, leading to a panic or poor decision. Other than that, irregular income and delayed payment. This is reality for many SMEs. Clients pay late, projects are irregular timelines. Without robust cash flow management, this fluctuation can quickly drain liquidity. And the consequences of inadequate financial planning and cash flow management are severe. Firstly, operational instability. When the cash flow is erratic, operations become unstable, suppliers might stop delivering, employees become anxious about salaries, and the overall business environment becomes stressful and inefficient. Thank you.
And now, we reach the final part of our presentation. But don't worry, I promise I saved the best for the last. Hello again, my name is Mohamad Nurhazim, and in this final section, I will be diving into the last piece of the puzzle that ties everything together. So, if you've been following along, my team already explained about financial challenges that is faced by SMEs in Malaysia. You must wonder, did government actually do anything to support them? Don't worry, I just need you to focus, because the whole picture will become clear now. In short, yes. Government give many initiatives from then until now to these SMEs. You name it. Teraju Initiative, Malaysia Digital Export Grant or MDXG, Malaysia Digital Catalyst Grants, Cradle, Cheat Spunk and Cheat Springs and more. This means government never stop supporting SMEs development in our country. For today, I will highlight two key initiatives that stand out among the rest. First, we have My Innocent program. It was introduced by SME Corp Malaysia and CRIMS as implementing partner since 2010. To be eligible, the entity should be registered with SSM, ROB or Trade Licensing Ordinance for Sabah and Sarawak. Have been in operation for at least 2 years with one complete 12-month audited financial statements. All SME status certification and have a minimum 3-star score rating. Most importantly, your shareholder or director must not involve in any unlawful activities. Interested? To apply, SMEs can conduct a self-assessment through SME Corp platform and submit their innovation profile at this link. Once in it for you, you will get recognized for your innovation capabilities and brand credibilities, and the most fun is, there is a possibility of receiving financial and non-financial facilitation through collaboration with government agency and international organization. However, the 3-star score requirement and audited account may exclude smaller or newer micro enterprise. If your company is still new, don't worry, there are other incentives available that might be a better fit for you. For the last one, we have MSME Madani Digital Grant under MDEC and BSN. To apply, the company must be a Malaysian MSME operating for at least 6 months. The ownership must be 60% Malaysians and minimal annual sales turnover is 15,000 ringgit Malaysia. To apply, the SMEs can submit application through approved bank with supporting document and application digitalization invoice. Still confused? Don't worry. Here's the full application step to apply for this grant. You must be wonder, what are the benefits for getting these digital grants? There are many. The government will cover up to 5,000 ringgit for digitalization costs such as e-power system, digital signature, IoT smart system and more. This grant also gives great deal on digital solution from a wide list of panel by MDEX. However, there are some limitations that needs to take into consideration, such as the SMEs must pay first before collect it back later due to reimbursement model that is applied for this grant. And the grant has limited allocation, so it's best to apply early while funds are still available. That's all for me. The final piece is revealed. Thank you.